Take a close look at the window here. This is a typical failure that we see a lot of times on exterior wood windows. Most of this problem is moisture related. It's also related to an inappropriate coating, a non-breathable coating, in this case an oil-based paint. This windowsill does get water through it in a couple of different areas. One, it can possibly get water through inadequate caulking along the wood to brick joint here. We can also get water soaking into the brick, into the mortar joints, and soaking back into and underneath this sill. And as the sun shines on it, it draws it up into the back side of this wood, and the moisture is trapped underneath this paint film. And obviously we can see here this paint has fallen off on its own, and it's just from the pressure exerted by the moisture and also by the growth of fungus and decay underneath the paint film. Now, one of the things that we look at too is any areas that wood meets wood in these corners, and we also see some water wicking up into this, the bottom 3 or 4 inches. We can see a pretty good paint failure here. This coating is not really holding on. It's not offering any protection at all. It's actually probably hurting because it's holding the moisture in the wood. So what we're going to have to do is remove this failed coating, sand the sill down to get nice bright wood, and we'll put an appropriate primer on here and also the appropriate caulk to prevent this moisture from going in. And then a final step is we'll put a clear sealer on just the sill area here, because a lot of times rain's going to sit here and it's going to puddle. There's not much slope to this brick sill here, and this can cause a lot of problems too. So when we have a flat sill like this, we want to put a clear water repellent sealer on that. That's going to need to probably be reapplied about every 2 to 3 years. We'll get into the specifics of each procedure tomorrow when we start the project. Until then, we're going to look at a couple other areas and just give you a little background on what we're going to do.